See.
You're about to throw hands.
Yep. Can't be taking people's life force without their permission. I know how that sounds.
I mean, technically, there's not a law against it, but
And if I'm
Morale.
killing a vampire, you can only bite me if I say you can bite me.
It's like morality says I can't let you do this.
well, I mean, at least with the vampire bite, technically you can argue assault because they are making contact on your person without permission.
Yeah.
I seriously doubt they've codified anything in the books for psionic leeching. I mean, this is Pokemon. We do have psychics, so maybe they have. But
I remember what was it?
Fucking Sabrina.
Sabrina, yeah. Freaking teleporting around all day long.
Yes. And I'll say Sabrina's the wrong person. Like, he's like, you can't do this. Yeah, but I have a gym. What the fuck does that even mean? It means that if you fight against me, if you lose, you automatically become my property.
Apparently.
You become, I'll say, sweet. Slavery. Yay. Let's see. Change mode. There we go. Okay, let's see. Max. Okay, and let's see. There we go. And scan. Ooh, that's prettier. Okay. That's a weird nature. Okay. Cool. All right. In which case, leaving off with you guys, unable to come to a compromise where she was allowed to take whatever life force she believes that she could get from this. For the most part, you don't really. I'm gonna say neither of you thinks that what she's doing is actually feasible. But if it is feasible, you damn sure don't. I'm gonna say you don't seem to be willing to let her even try to do it. So, she seems to be. I'm gonna say as she sicks these two apparently hired goons on you. Based on their uniforms, they do not seem as if they are actually. Based on their uniforms, they do not actually seem as if they are affiliated with her. They seem to be more hired. So.
Okay.
Oh, of course. Of course you start dying on me. Piece of shit. Can you still hear me?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Alright. Can you hear music?
A little, but the little is only because it's on my end. I need to make an adjustment to the sound. 1 second.
I'm trying to make sure that. Let's see.
Yeah, there you go.
Box that is playing.
We heard it.
Alright. How's about now?
Yeah, I just have it going through my earpiece unless Trish.
No, you're good. So yes, there is music.
Okay, cool. Alright. Cool. It's not coming through on my side. It'll probably kick in later. The music in this Pokemon game is always the most finicky, but Ravenloft works perfectly. Supers works perfectly. Okay, which case? Um, I'll say these two will reach into their pockets and from their hips will pull off two Pokeballs and she'll look. She was like um she will look at them. Well, if you can, I'll say if you all could do, I'll say if you could do your job, that would be incredibly helpful. And I'll say she was like it was like I don't exactly know how long this is going to take, but she's going to look at it. She was like, but I guess she was like, I guess I don't really have much of a choice but to rush this. She was like, the worst it could do is, she was like, what's the worst it could do? Kill me?
Technically.
These two goons are going to grab the Pokeballs, throw out some Pokemon that, even though you have seen them before, you have not seen them before.
I okay. Because of the Scarlet and Violet stuff, I'm not sure if I can say how odd that is now.
It's still a Digimon.
We got key rings and now we have motorcycles.
I mean, the
I was
key
gonna
rings,
say-
they lost me at key rings.
Yeah. Ice cream we're cool with, but
So, like, as far as I'm concerned, every single Pokemon every OC Pokemon that ever came out is now canon. Because I'm like, if you can make key rings into a Pokemon, I wait.
lost you for a second.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
We technically already have like a chandelier and candles. Yeah, like, we already have like chandeliers, candles. I mean, shit. Why not just make Pokemon the entire kitchen set cast of fucking Beauty and the Beast?
It's a Pokemon.
Is there a teapot Pokemon? Yeah. Is there a teapot Pokemon?
I think so, actually.
Yep. Just Beauty and the Beast. Yep, Poltergeist.
Yeah, I think that was Gen 7. They introduced the teapot.
Yep, is a Pokemon made of black tea.
This really blurs
Yep.
the line.
Yep, this is all it is. Yep, Sword and Shield.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It's black tea that it's even got the cup. Oh my god!
Why?
It is a cup with a crack in it. Oh my god! It is a tea set. It is a living tea. They
That's the
literally
Pokemon
just
form, yeah. I think it starts as a cup, then it becomes a pot, then it becomes a tea set. I think is how that one went.
No.
Oh, it is wow. I can't look at this. Okay.
I miss the fantastical animals.
I'm just gonna go ahead and throw out something that is slightly more fantastical, but not fully. As she while she is looking at you, she will point her hand towards you guys, and she will say, "Go." As you will hear a click from her belt as the ball levitates off of her belt, floats about 3 feet, and then opens as this comes out.
Oh look, a real Pokemon.
Oh, my mind is saved.
See. I was like, you know what? They're dealing with crazy. They're dealing with crazy Pokemon right now. I must say, out of all the crazy Pokemon that she could be fighting against, I'm going to give you the. I'm gonna give you the not so much the easy one, but the less crazy one. It's the easiest for me. It's the easiest for me to stack.
Yep.
All the rest of them are too complicated. Which case, I need initiatives. And you got Alma, last. Um, do you want? I'm gonna say, do you want Sienna in this? I'm gonna say involved in this battle, or do you guys think you got it?
It's 3-on-2 right now. Yeah, I'll take the hit to XP for a third trainer.
Hmm?
Sure.
I'll take the hit to XP for a third trainer. Yeah.
Okay. All right. In which case. Where is it? Fucking no. Oh, yeah, yes. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. This thing decided to be stupid. Because PNG doesn't actually mean PNG. Even though it says PNG, it's saved as saved as a JPEG, even though it said PNG. There we go. No, it should be fine. Upload the right one then. Here we go. Which case she is going to I'll say she's gonna look at you guys. She was like, oh, she was like, man, you guys look like it was like, whoo, man, that looks like it's gonna be a rough one. I guess I'll just look from the sidelines. And you guys are like, the hell are you talking about? And he was like, he was like, getting this in fight. She's like, oh, 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 wow. Okay. Um, hmm. Okay. She's gonna like start digging through her camera bag, and she was like, all right. Well, here we go. And she was like, guess it's your time to shine. Literally, go. She's gonna just like open this up. You will see this.
I remember that.
It's a shiny.
So it's fuck, boy. Say, all right. Let's see. We have Coltero with a speed of complete shit. Only the turtle would be slower, I believe. Right. Speed of 11, so they go. That's speed. Her speed is shit. That's right. She's actually an advanced trainer, so that's going to go on that. Okay. Wow, wow. Speed of bullshit. And I need to add. Need to add Sienna to the list. Sienna speed is cool. Everyone's got their stuff in. Sienna, open the her sheet. There we go. Leave us, everyone. Descending. All right. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Damn. Nope. Nope. Okay. Range. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, it's definitely not an opening move. No, I'm looking at this move. I was like, this is a fucking end game move. What the fuck? I mean, okay. Yeah, that is definitely a. I need to take out the entire other squad.
Struggle it is.
No, I was like, one of them, let's see, hold up. One of them hits 3 targets, range of 10, boosts my evasion +2, critical hits on a 16 or higher. But it takes a round to set. I say it takes a round to set up. AC of 2. I say the other one. I say the other one. I say very specific things need to be met, but if they're met, damage base goes up to 14. and it auto hits. And of course, it's fucking EOT. You know what? Just starts with. There we go. You know what? Not going to be a dick. Um, like use swagger. There we go.
Mhm.
Less dangerous. Wait, hold on. Why is struggle one of their 6 moves? Yo. Oh my fucking god, I hate this. I hate this so much. Okay, yep, Jay, go.
Okay. Can utilize Commander's voice to throw down my buffs here. So, channeling everybody so that everybody, all the Pokemon on our side, get that wonderful bonus. And gonna tie in battle synchronization. And then we're gonna order Herald to go for the Digimon on the left. And tag it with, I believe we determined those things were probably Steel type.
um, I'll say, I think reasonably, I must say, reasonably looking at it, I'll say it is a reasonable assumption since it seems to be coated in metal that it is probably steel type.
Which is when my roll 20 chooses freeze, so I can't look at my attacks. Come on. Okay, well, he's going to use a fire move on it. I don't know which one yet, because my roll 20 is frozen solid, but...
Okay.
I can't even hit refresh frozen solid? Damn.
Wow, yeah, that is noteworthy.
So, yeah, he will be using a fire move, and you can go to... I think he only has one, so it's not a problem, and you can go to the next person.
All right.
I think the only thing he has is Ember.
So the only thing they have is what?
I think the only fire move he has is Ember. So yeah.
Okay.
But I got back in a lot faster. That's great. Herald. Yeah, he's going to use Igni/Ember to burn the fuck out of that guy. And that's my turn.
Okay. Okay. Um, okay.
That's I buffed the party. I
Okay.
some enhancements. Yeah. And I gave orders. Yeah, that's it.
All right. One of them is going to tell them to okay, cool. Cool. This one, must say, the one that you are being told to target, defensive, must say, will be told to use defensive curl. Actually, no. Hold up. Where is it? Oh, wait. Okay, cool.
Uh,
All right. It's going to tell him to um, use camouflage. I'll say one is going to use camouflage. The other one is going to use.
which way are you going after?
The one on the left.
Okay.
See, one is going to use camouflage. The other one is going to use. How much is this movement? Yeah, camouflage. The other one is going to use flame burst. Sienna. She is going to advise to use. All right. Mawwow is going to start stockpiling.
Okay.
Um, yep, doesn't have the overland speed to really reach anything right now, so it might as well just start buffing itself.
Hmm.
Thing has like an overland of like 4 or 5. All right, Lattice.
Okay. Hmm. Uh, Alma, you go ahead and use charge beam against the revolver Pokemon to the right.
Hmm.
I'll actually move up some so I have a little better line of sight and can actually give that command. Okay. Yeah, yeah, that thing is weird. Can I dex it?
Hmm?
Can I dex it? Can I Pokedex it?
Yes. Well, you can try to, yes.
But I will. I will point my Pokedex at it.
Okay. You are getting nothing. It seems to be trying to learn about it. It's going to take some. It's going to take some time for it to analyze it. Um, it will take. Uh, 4 rounds for it to be able to give you an idea as to what you're dealing with.
Okay. So what I'm hearing is it doesn't have a national dex number.
It does not. As far as you are concerned, this is a brand new Pokemon.
Ooh.
Or if it is a Pokemon, it is either a brand new Pokemon, or B, some sort of lab generated Pokemon that has not been actually revealed to the public yet.
Okay. Okay, cool. Let's see how this analysis goes, assuming I can finish it. That is
Okay.
that is it for me.
Okay. And you said you are telling Alma to use what now?
Charge beam.
Okay. Sweet. Let's see. Cool. All right. I'll say so. Charge me. All right. Then Pokemon. Unpheasant will fly forward. Believe that is within range. Oh, change mode, you some bitch. Okay. for one more space. Move in range. There we go. Is going to attempt to hit. Tristan David, numbers between 1 and 3.
4.
2.
Tristan? No, so that leaves you with 1 and 3.
3.
Okay, it's going after Mawile. Alright, in which case...
I don't know which buff Mawile got, but Mawile did get a buff, so it should be fine.
Let's see. It depends. Alright, status. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Highest following stats depend on the highest combat stat of the chosen Pokemon. Highest stat of Mawile is. Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay. Okay. Highest stat is attack. So.
They gain plus 6 to physical damage.
Okay. +1 accuracy and +1 evasion. Okay, so.
That's if any of us hit. So far, none of us have attacked to get that.
Okay. Okay, so has an evasion of 2 effectively right now. Okay. Okay. 1d20 minus 4. Alright, let's go. Okay, that will hit. Which case? Excellent. No, we're not. Alright, let's see. Alright, raise the target's attack by +2 combat stages. They are confused. Okay. Back up a little. Harold.
Alright. Harold has a move of 9. Whoop.
Freaking rabbit movement. Joke!
Oh, don't you do this again.
Freeze up or real shitty?
Freeze up. And my watch funny froze again. So we'll come over to the other screen. And fire in the hole.
Did that just...
That's a natural 1, I think, yeah.
Wow. Okay. Guess how do you want to botch that?
I presume as he's running up and going into attack, he's just the speed throws off his accuracy and it just goes wide.
Yeah, I might say, which case the Cold Harold will look towards Harold as he throws it So it kind of just like arches its body. It kind of just like hops, and kind of like little minor raptor hops to the side, like as the ember goes flying past him, slamming into the wall. All right, Alma.
Okay. That's 3. She being the smart Pokemon she is gonna be like trying to partially use that boulder rock there as cover.
Mm-hmm.
As she charges up a beam of electrical energy. And let me make sure I have my modifiers in. There we go. Good.
Let's see if you'll be
Fire!
the Pokemon. Charge Beam. That is special. And let's see if it hits. That is a. Let's see, this thing currently has an AC of
You know,
special. All right,
what's amazing?
that's it.
That secondary D20 on Charge Beam seems to roll lower than a 7 more often than not, and that always amazes me. Sorry, go on.
Oh, okay. I must say you do hit. You do hit, but your 7+ thing does not activate.
Well, upside because you hit, Mawile gets a +1 to attack and defense, so that's something.
Cool.
All right.
I'm surprised it'll even hit.
Well, I must say, yeah, it's Pokemon. I'm like, you're pretty much gonna hit just about anything except for like the really higher level stuff, or one. I must say, or unless it's I'll say unless you're going up against a fucking what the hell was it? A Floatzel. It's like, what's my speed? Maxed at 30. Let's see. All right. You will hit with Charge Beam. Let me go ahead and look at its special defense. All right. It's that. That hasn't had a chance to activate that yet. So, okay, and that's going to do that. So, 1, 2, 3. Boom. So, subtract defense. If I remember correctly. Subtract defense. I'll say subtract defensive stat, and then any resistance.
Then apply resistances.
Right. Okay. Okay, it takes some damage. Does not, and I'll say, a lot of the electricity that you hit it with seems to, and I'll say, it kind of seizes up a little, but for the most part, it seems like it kind of almost like it absorbed most of the electricity.
Huh. Okay, so not just steel. Okay.
You will see the gun on his back seem to almost like charge a little.
Oh no.
As some of the electricity you hit it with, it does damage it, but I'll say the residual that didn't damage it seems to go inside of the gun. Okay. 20, see how confusion works. I believe that allows her to act, in which case she can begin the process of stockpiling. Okay. I must say, for this one that you are fighting, Harold, you will see its, you will see its body you will for its body, you will actually see part of the ground start to creep up over its feet as the ground starts covering its body in rock.
Okay.
It has now effectively added rock type to its type.
Huh, okay.
Which means fire has become a lot less effective.
But it's balanced out.
Right.
Super effective against steel, um, half effective against rock.
Right, which is a problem.
This other one is going to use fire blast. I'll say it's going to use flame burst. A range of 6, which I believe you are close enough to him, so it's close enough to hit you. I believe that Lattice is just out of range of the effectiveness if he does get hit. So yeah, you are not cardinally adjacent. Okay, cool. All right. Cool. D20 minus. What is her special dodge?
Okay. Special dodge. Plus that from initial, and that from that, so... 8, if I am mathing correctly.
Remember, you have the +1.
Okay, 9.
Okay.
Does my wall
So
go?
Max.
Did my wall go? Yeah, my wall went. Did my wall hit?
No, oh, Mawile hasn't done it. I must say, remember, Mawile can't like reach anyone right now, so Mawile is just kind of stockpiling.
Okay, so my wall did not contribute
Stock.
to the buff, so yeah, +1.
Yeah, no, yeah. By the time Mawile even got into a battle, chances are they probably would have moved somewhere. Like movement speed of 4 isn't going to get her anywhere.
Well, I can dash.
Or I'm about to say it's either dash and do an attack that's not going to do that much damage, or stockpile and raise her. I'm about saying raise her damage base to like 16 or so. See, yeah, because Mawile can get up to. Technically, Mawile can get up to damage base 20 if left to itself.
That is insane.
No, so if left to itself for 3 rounds, it can get up to damage base 20 and just hit everything with DB 20 moves. Problem is, it takes 3 rounds. All right. Flame burst. Let's go. So that's a 15 minus 11. That's a 4, so that will hit. All right, so all right, so as it hits for 33 damage. case, round starts over again. I'm going to look at this. What else can it do? That move can't be used because that can't be used either. That can't be used either. Um, huh.
Mm.
All. So it's either. Okay. Do you want to keep the same numbers from last time?
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Or we'll look around. We'll look over in this direction. And she will direct it to use air cutter. Which, if I remember correctly, is not friendly. J.
Okay, assuming roll 20 doesn't crash again. Let's see, that's spirit boost is bound. So I'm going to issue another round of battle synchronization. And gonna do inspired training and tell him to keep it up with the Igni slash Ember on the same target.
Okay. Right. Let's see, is that close to you? Right. Going to attempt to use Dragon Tail.
Dragon tails, dragon tails, dragon tails.
This
That's a physical
one,
attack, right?
Dragon Tail is physical, yes.
Okay, I'm going to use counter.
Okay, so if it hits you, try to use counter.
Yep.
Okay.
My evasion is 9.
Okay. Well, it's gonna go well after you, so.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
All right. How far away is Taro's speed is overland? Yeah, I can reach you. It's going to attempt to Dragon Tail Alma as well. So Dragon Tails for everyone. Let's see. Uh, okay, technically, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. She would be smart enough to not use that. So, God damn it, the only move that she has, that's a physical attack. God damn.
Mhm.
Oh my god. Ah, she can't get close to anyone to do anything. Son of a bitch. Ah. Okay, cool. I'm gonna move over here. Gonna stockpile again. It doesn't have any ranged. It only has one ranged attack. It's too weak. It has one ranged attack, and if it uses it, it's not worth it.
Sounds like you probably should have regenerated it.
No, I mean, this thing is really strong. Once it gets going. No, I'll say that's why thankfully she's got a team.
Uh, Alma, let's see what psychic does on the steel revolver. These
It's
are trying to
good.
come
What
up with
does
names for it.
All right, so you're one round in. I must say the generator will tell. I must say the Pokédex will tell you one bit of information. It is a steel type. Has managed to tell you that much.
Okay. Um, I have a question. Can I make a really poor occult roll to gauge like how long the ritual seems to be?
Sure.
Go! Super low die roll.
It is definitely a ritual.
And it's happening. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you are definitely watching something that involves a belief system.
Of course. Perfect.
Um, yeah, I don't even know what to give you with that.
I is the smart.
I feel like with that roll you forgot. I feel like with that roll you've probably forgotten a religion.
Is Arceus a god? No, let me rephrase that. What are legendary Pokemon?
This one will turn its attention towards you. And there's no way to not do this because it doesn't have enough movement to not attempt to do this. So um, it will look into your direction, and its wings will begin to flap as its wings will begin to flap as razor sharp winds will come flying at you. What is your special defense?
We got +1. No, wait, special defense. Never mind. Yeah, this is your evasion, right?
Yeah,
So yeah, you'd be at +1 to your evasion.
this you.
Oh, he's coming at me. Oh, mine's 9.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
plus
you
one
roll
would be
with.
10.
All right, so all right, cool. So you max out at 11. So the first one is you, and this is also going to hit Coltero as well because it is not friendly. Where
Someone else must have rolled a 1 on their tactics.
the trainer's going to be like, "What is it doing?" It's like it's doing what it needs to do. You shouldn't have been in the way. Special defense. Okay, that's that, and yeah. Okay. Wow. Could you make me look any more biased? That is some bullshit.
Wait a minute, air cutter. I thought they were using Dragon Tail.
No, no, unpheasant.
Oh, okay.
That's why I was like, can you make me look any more biased? It's like, oh yeah, the one that hit Harold crits, the one hit the other guy just enough to miss. That is some bullshit. You know what? Make me seem like the bad guy. Roll 20.
Yeah, Roll20's really good at his job, huh?
Now you know, Mase, you know that if I was actually a player right now, I'd be like whiffing left and right.
Oh yeah.
See, Cold Terror will curl up in a ball as the wind goes slashing at him, doing absolutely nothing. Let's see, it's an air cutter.
That's, assuming flying type.
Yep, flying type. 1 second. So it just doubles the dice, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Special attack is okay. At least his special attack is a fucking like Zeus. I'll say at least its special attack isn't like fucking ridiculous considering this level. I was trying to remember. I'm about to say we were just rolling double dice. We weren't maximizing damage.
Right. It's just double dice.
Okay, cool. Makes me feel a little bit better. Okay, it's 33 flying damage.
33 minus 15 brings it down to 23, 18. That's not too bad.
Yeah, this was about to say. I was like, oh shit, it's a crit, and then it rolled 4d8, and those 4d8 roll for shit. 2, 2, 1, 3 plus 10 plus 15. It could have been way worse. It panned out well enough. Still feel like shit that like those rolls happen that way. Okay. Back up. Can be able to get to whoever needs to fight. Harold.
Okay.
Depending, we'll probably get 2 attacks in, assuming that this thing actually hits you.
Yep.
Please hit.
I don't think here's the DM trying to get hit.
I do not like playing against my characters where I'm like rolling amazing and they roll for shit. It makes me feel terrible, especially in Pokemon. I don't mind connecting. Like if this was Ravenloft, I wouldn't mind hitting people. Because normally there's at least 3 to 4 people. If anything, I've come to notice that, Roll20 seems to operate on collective incompetence. Like the more of you there are, the more incompetent my dice become. So part of the reason why I'm like, you guys have been blowing through Ravenloft, and I'm like, okay, these people should be a challenge, and they just blow straight through. I'm like,
Welcome to GME 5e.
Yeah, I do think that Dungeon Dude's video that should help the 2 of you though. and me for that
I
matter.
mean, oh, I mean, by all rights, their stats should be fine. It's just that the roll 20 dice just like make it not so. I'm like, okay, sweet, they have a plus 13 to hit. That should be able to hit anyone. And then I just continually roll like twos and fives all night. So, did Harold roll anything yet, or are you still?
The counterattack you have to roll to hit first.
No, no. So you switched it to counter. Oh, okay.
I was countering the Iron Tail that still hasn't happened yet because not their turn yet. That's why.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I thought you were doing something.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought
I was doing the easy. You're right. You're right. I thought we were at a different point in the turn. Okay, he gets a +1 to hit, so hopefully that brings it up to a 13.
That does hit. So that will definitely hit.
Sadly, it's only neutral damage now.
Special soak. Alright, so that's 48 minus that. And that causes oof damage. Right? Take some significant oof damage. Alright, and we'll start, Masa, as it's metal, Masa, as these rocks on its surface start to heat up like hot coals. As it kind of has this bit of a glow to it right now, as it will kind of give you like a little dinosaur screech. Alma.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and hit it with a psychic.
With the psychic. However, I may need to have Alma break cover. Nope. In range. Yep, range 5. There we go.
So Alma's trying to hop on a rock. Awesome.
Sure. Well, it looks like a gun. I mean, it looks like a point. It looks like a pointing finger.
Oh shit!
And that's with a
nice.
+1 to that you really don't need.
Nice. You do hit with the psychic.
Okay, and it lowers their special defense by a combat stage.
That is awesome. And normally it would. But you do not notice any difference.
Ah. It is hardened.
Clear body. The user's combat stage may not be lowered by the foe's features, abilities, or moves. Status afflictions may still alter their combat stages.
Okay.
But you do hit it. You can use your psychic to put it in, to throw it in any direction.
I'd like to throw it in the air.
Upwards?
Yep.
Okay. Hoping that's going to take some fall damage.
I'm not sure if it will, but it'll make a point.
Okay. Put some wings on it. When its turn happens, I'll say when its turn happens, it's 1 meter in the air. Now we'll go ahead and let you. I must say, I'll give you a choice. You can either roll a d6. I must say you can either roll a d6 or it can take 5 points of damage.
No, I'll go with just the 5 points of damage.
Okay. All right. Let's see. All right, cool. All right. Damage is a factor. Moab will stockpile as it will. It's going to stay within range so that it can. See what? There we go. So if need be, it can back up If need be, it can either it can get back over to you, or it can reach you if need be. And it's gonna stockpile. Saying these ranged attacks. All right, now it's going to attempt to use. Now it's going to attempt to use this attack. Does counter happen when it? Does counter happen like after or before?
As a reaction when the user is hit by the attack. Resolve the attack, and I resist one step higher, and then they lose hit points equal to twice the amount of damage I took.
Okay. Cool. What is your physical defense?
15, I believe. Yeah, 15. Oh, my evasion, you mean? Not effectively at this point, 9 plus 2, so 11.
So max.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so right, 11. All right. And of course, now that you can finally do something cool, watch this whiffs. Nope, it crits.
Oh, that's to my benefit.
It's like, momentum control!
Because that means he's effectively going to take the critical damage and type bonus. Because he's locked now. He's weak to fighting.
He is weak to fighting. Let's see. If I
he's doubly weak to fighting.
Correctly.
Steel is also weak to fighting.
Yes. Here we go. See, this works out for you.
So yeah, have fun with that crit, asshole.
See. Counter doesn't stop the natural. I'll say.
I still get hit, and I still take damage. Yeah.
Okay, so it doesn't stop any secondary effects of it, correct?
No.
Okay, cool. All right. What is your weight class?
I'm an itty bitty rabbit.
I don't know.
Weight class 1.
Rabbit. I'm about to say, I'm about to say, this thing is an itty bitty whatever. It's basically the same size as you. And this thing apparently weighs as much as a tank. So I'll say Mawile is like 500 pounds. I believe it's actually probably smaller than you. You said weight class 1?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Let me go ahead and roll this damage. It's not that impressive. So 46 plus 10. 46 plus 10 plus regular attack. 20. All right. I don't think dragon damage actually means anything to you.
No, it's a normal. Or would be normal if I wasn't having it. So 15. So 30 gets through. That halves to 15 for me, but it's 30 for him.
Okay, so it's 30 for him.
Before type effectiveness.
So you double it, and then.
That's it.
So you said he takes double the damage that you took, right?
That's the target loses loses hit points equal to twice the amount of damage I took.
Okay.
So he just loses.
Okay, so he just loses 30. Okay.
Yeah.
Typing
it just says loses hit points equal to twice the amount of hit points lost.
Okay.
Okay, so it's not so. Unfortunately, that doesn't really imply that a type effectiveness is based.
But it means it doesn't get soak either. He just loses 30.
Yeah, which is good. All right, he looks pretty dinged up. However, you are knocked. Are slapped with this tail with significant. You are slapped in. This tail hits Harold in the side. It is enough, but Harold spins its sword around for a full counter, slamming it in the head. Harold blunts most of the blow of this, but the sheer force put into this tail sends you flying 5 feet back. It will send you flying 5 feet back. You are also considered tripped.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see. On a roll of 15 plus, the target is also tripped. Target is pushed 6 meters minus their weight class.
So 5 meters back.
Yeah. So yeah, that puts you right here.
Needs to spend its movement action getting up. Okay, that's not that big
Yeah, you can still like throw shit at people.
Assuming I have anything that can go 6 squares, yeah.
Still have psychic, I think. Psychic goes 6. No, psychic goes 5.
Yeah, I don't have anything that goes. My confuse ray goes 6.
There we go. All right. This one right here. Let's see if I remember correctly. It was going to use. Was it going to use? Yeah, Dragon Tail. Okay.
Firestorm.
That would be hilarious if like counter worked differently. Because it was like, aha, he crits. Aha, I use counter. I crit him back. Aha, I'm immune to crits. All right. Is going to attempt to Dragon Tail. It's going to attempt to Dragon Tail Alma.
Okay.
Physical defense, I believe, is also maxed out.
Physical defense. Same as before. Yeah.
You said 4?
The same as before. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, plus 2 from that is 6. Plus 2 from the training and orders is 8.
So
your channeling is 9.
We've had 3 hits at this point, so it's actually plus 3.
Okay.
So it's 11.
So we're maxed at 11.
Yeah.
Cool. Rolled a 12. So.
Oof. Okay.
Right. That's no crit though, so that's good. As this tail whips around, hits you for 37 damage.
You see much dragon type?
Dragon type, yes.
Okay.
You are not. I'll say you are not knocked. You are not tripped. Alma's weight class, I assume, is 1.
Alma's weight class is 1, yes.
Okay. Knocked over here. I'll say as you see him fall out of the sky, slamming into the ground. As it slams, as it slams to the ground, I'll say his leg kind of buckling before running over towards you and whipping its tail and slapping Alma.
Ooh. Alma, are you okay?
She's gonna kind of give you a look, like, "What do you think?" All right. Not gonna struggle. Okay. Gonna use Feather Dance. I'll say, we'll tell Unpheasant to use Feather Dance. J.
Okay, 3rd round of maintaining buff and inspired training. And
Okay.
tell Harold to. Confusion probably isn't going to do shit, so. And they're using primarily physical attacks. On Pheasant did throw a special, though, so have Harold use Quinn Light Screen. And obviously get up.
Okay. So light screen. It's actually a good, actually really good plan. All right. That's too powerful. Nope, nope. All right. They will attempt bite attacks.
Cool. If they attempt to bite, he will attempt to counter.
All right.
Bite knee to the gut.
Sienna is going to look at. I say is going to look at Mawile. We are going to check Mawile's current status. All right. We are currently at see, all right. That is a boundaries. Okay, so that's cool. All right. Yeah. Let's. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and. Sienna's gonna be looking around. She's going to make a judgment call. That's enough stockpiling. She's like, that's enough stockpiling. All right. She's going to look. She's going to look over. It was It was like go. It was like go. It was like go protect the bunny. It was like go protect our bunny friend. All right. I say go protect our bunny friend. And when you do, I say go protect our bunny friend. And when you do, make sure that you say sucker punch. Okay. Harold J, you will see Mawile slowly starting to waddle towards you. Um, Seems to be putting some. I must say, one of its fists seems to be glowing as it is slowly heading your direction. Lattice.
Okay. Okay, let's try Psyshock.
Okay.
And Lattice is gonna move.
Okay.
I know it's weird to have the trainers move. What is this Ophidian speed?
See, Unpheasant is going to using Feather Dance. I must say, your I must say, Alma's special defense. I must say that's not special status, just regular. Yeah.
Okay.
From what I can see, it's at least a 2 and then +1, so probably 3.
The channel.
Harold hasn't gone yet, so yeah, we're still at +3.
3, plus my trainings. Make it.
No, end of the round it would have reset. So yeah.
Okay.
No, Harold. It's on Harold's turn, so yeah, you're good.
Or still 3?
Yeah.
Okay. 7.
7. All right. Let's see. And Mawa does not have half of the stuff that you guys have. And Mawa's speed is garbage. So.
Let's see how this goes.
Of course, that didn't stop the last time. All right. Pokemon is meet or beat, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you're both hit. So you're both hit with Feather Dance. Your attack is lowered 2 combat stages.
Oh. Oh, is it? Is it
Yep.
now? Okay. Guess what?
You got the thing!
Guess what? Bulma is competitive.
Woohoo! Whenever the user has his combat stage or something other than that, this special attack is raised to. Yes! There we go. I can appreciate that. And Mawa, does Mawa have anything against that? I don't know. Let me check. Nope. Oh, wait a second. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. In response to that, it is going to use a swift action to the how dare you of lowering its attack, and it will use intimidate and glare at the glare at the unpheasant, as the unpheasant loses. As the unpheasant loses says the unpheasant loses a combat stage as well. So how many times? Oh shit! It can do it as often as it wants. What the fuck? It can just use this thing can just. I'll say Mawa can just use a swift action and just lower their combat stage 1 time every single round. That is fuck. Some of these abilities seem broken.
Only some.
Well, some of them seem like okay, that's useful, and others like, oh yeah, I can at will just lower your thing, and you don't get rolls against it. It's like, oh hey, trying to buff your attack? No, at will doesn't work anymore. All right, Harold.
Okay, Harold stands up. Harold drops light screen.
All right.
Which has a 2 counter, I think. 2 times.
All right. Alma, with your super enhanced attack.
Quen.
Okay. Go! Range is that 1, 2, 3. Okay. She'll move forward, giving Psyshock some momentum. Holy shit.
Jeez. Calculating damage. Sarge subtracts their defense from Psyshock, and it says special defense. Psyshock is still otherwise special. That is definitely going to hit because there's no way that you can roll higher than that. All right.
Wasn't expecting that damage. Nice.
That damage is fucking amazing. All right. Calculating. Okay, so that's 55 minus their special, which I believe their special is not It's all right, but not enough for that. um, that side shock is enough to kaboom, rock the hell out of this thing. Sending it spinning around and collapsing to the ground.
Competitive
Um,
finish.
Lattice, upon this, you will notice, I must say, your Pokedex will update. It is not only, must say, it is not only steel, it is also electric.
Ah, interesting.
He's going, I must say, this one right here is like, it's like, Kotaro, return. Shum. Mawile. And it waddled up too. Waddle, 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 waddle. And the waddle's over here. Waddle, waddle. And let's see. AC2. Voltero has a defense of 4. But then again, it also somebody already hit, so it gets that +1, I believe. What's the bonus to hit
If
currently?
only one person has actually landed an attack, it'll be +1 to attack and defense.
Okay. And okay, and then so that's +1 from that, and then since this is a move that is in Sienna's book, has bonuses to hit. All right. A 1-point margin of error. Meter B. Okay. This is gonna suck. Call an ambulance. Call an ambulance. But not for me. All right. So that's damage base. So. And let's see, Mawile had its attack combat stage lowered, so it's not as dangerous as it was a minute ago, but it's still pretty painful. Okay. Goddamn. Mawile will rear its fist back and nail, I'll say, as it's trying to move, as it's trying to like bob out of the way, she almost misses, but using the momentum of her own added weight, will curve her tiny paw around, nailing it in the side of the face as its head slams into the ground, Detroit Smash style. No. Don't even need to do the math on that. Yeah, it will slam into the ground. You will see the aura, I'll say the powerful aura that was surrounding Mawile's hand disappear. All right. Volterra goes down, And seeing as how they went down, they technically don't have a turn right now.
Skill stealing bitch? No.
I was like, we told her to do something.
We were fighting like men.
He's the only person that had the speed to hit. This one's flying, so it's out of range. Yeah, I'll say if Harold was strong enough to throw her at him, then
Let's see.
This is-
Is flying, I believe.
and I'll say the soldier's gonna turn around and look at her and was like, what? It was like our Pokemon are down. What do we do? And she's like, she'll turn around and be like, wait, what? Wait, you lost? You lost? Ugh. Um, don't you have any other Pokemon? No, I'll say no. They only gave us. It was like no, they only gave us one. And she was like, then I suggest running. She's gonna be like, I suggest running. So I'll say I'm not leaving. At least not. I mean, at least not until I know that this isn't gonna work. Um, she's going to look at the three of you. Hmm. Yeah, she'll look at you as like you're more resourceful than I. She was like, unfortunately, you're more resourceful than I thought.
Really? Being somewhat competent is more resourceful than you thought.
She'll look at the two of these guys. She was like, well, if you can, it was like if you can tell by my hired help, I'm not exactly used to competence. They're gonna be like, excuse you. She was like, excuse you. We are. It was like we are master. It was like we are very competent, very well capable Pokemon trainers. But she was like, and you lost. How competent can you be? She was like, you let a group. She was like, you let a group of kids beat you.
Okay, she's not wrong.
You say that like it's a bad thing. I mean, a lot of people get beat by kids every day. That's because most Pokemon trainers are kids.
Yeah, you would think that the ones who actually became adults probably would have learned enough to not lose to kids along the way. But I must say, go ahead and run. I'm going to see what I can get. I'm going to see what I can get done. She'll she was like unpheasant. Go ahead and go ahead and focus on she'll look around and like razor wind should distract them long enough. She's going to do a thing. Technically should have been rolling this the entire time. I kept forgetting to. 3 rounds in, and I'm like, fucking idiot. All right. Okay. Right. The altar, I'll say, the altar that she is at appears to be glowing. I'll say the altar that she's at appears to be glowing. This, and I'll say this symbol, and I'll say this carving is glowing. this carving is glowing. This one she still seems to be struggling with to try to whatever she's doing seems to be struggling to convince it to light up. Jay.
All right. Let's see. This is third round, so I can't continue that buff. Maintain stratagem and a shot of inspired and a shot of focus training for Herald. And since he's fighting a flying type, not really anything he's got that would be extra effective. So we're gonna go with, tell him to use Bard / Psychic.
Okay.
Maybe he can knock it out of the sky.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay. These guys are gonna start running. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right.
Yeah, they're gonna run right into that Elite Four chick waiting for them outside. That'll.
Does that run right into the what?
The Elite Four chick waiting for them outside.
And the crazy chick with the grenade launchers.
Yeah. By all means, keep running.
Right. Sienna is going to see them coming. She's like, "Oh God, bad guys!" She's gonna hide behind this rock. See if she can issue any. You said you're going to use psychic.
It will be using Psychic, yeah.
Oh, okay. Um,
Oh,
Hello.
Welcome back.
Okay, sorry, that call came in. All right. She is going to. I'll say she is going to issue not so much a command, but will yell. I'll say will yell across the room to yell across the room some advice to Harold. You will get a +2 to hit with your psychic.
Awesome.
Because psychic is in her move list.
That means he's at a total of +3.
All right. I'll say we'll do that. Mawile not much that Mawile can do, so yep, that's about it. All right, Lattice. These criminals have just run past you. At least one of them is. The other one appears to be on a path to try to run past you all.
okay, in terms of the Pokemon right there, Does it look metal, or is that just more of like gray feathers?
Just gray feathers. It looks, metal.
Okay.
I'm not saying it's just the coloring. You can Pokedex it real quick if you want.
Try charge beaming it again, and I want to Pokedex it on the move.
Okay. It is, I must say, it is Unpheasant, a normal flying type.
Okay.
The males are distinguishable by the colorful patterns on his body, whereas the females are simply a dull gray and black. So effectively, think of this as a flying peacock.
Okay. Very cool.
Huh, I've been doing this wrong. It didn't really matter because it rolled a critical both times it did it, but I forgot this thing basically crits all of it, must say all of its moves crit on a 15 or higher.
Oh, nice.
Hey.
Because all the moves that it has already have an expanded critical range, and then apparently one of the abilities it generated was super luck.
Super lucky.
Oh, but you can use frighten, but you can only use that once a scene. But Mawwow can do it at will. Bullshit. Oh, okay. All right. It is going to start flapping its wings, doing the setup as this torrent of wind begins to pick up around it, making it a bit harder to hit. Its AC goes up by 2. It's currently in setup mode.
Okay.
Something big's about to happen. Harold.
Okay, Harold will move closer. And he's at effectively +3 to hit with this.
Mm-hmm.
So that brings it up to an 11.
All right. Let's see. Technically, that would be. Let's see the hash. No, I say the hasher bonus can reach a 9. Correct.
Correct.
Okay. So technically, that would be
that hits.
That just hits. All right.
So I will hit it with the psychic and force it down 1 meter, as I can bring it,
Okay.
and move it in any direction.
All right. This thing. All right. You have brought it down to. Let's say. All right. You have brought it down to hovering above ground. Right. It gets hit with this psychic attack as it reels a bit, but manages to stay keeping its move. Keeping its move going. All right. Alma.
Okay. Alma, let's go.
Your charge beam can actually do the thing.
Spinning around, crackling energy.
Holy shit! You hit and it did the thing.
Yes.
Oh, goddamn time.
More combat stages.
All right. So that's 42 special damage. And this thing has a special defense of far too fucking high for a goddamn normal type.
It's like, nope. I've been in swarms of Pikachu. Don't even spare.
No,
I know what I said.
Okay. 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 Cool. All right, it's going to get zapped with that damage. It's not fun damage. And it will screech. It will screech in pain. I'll say, right? She was not. I'll say, so she was not given any orders because trying to help Harold hit. Glad she did because otherwise Harold would have missed. All right. Zeta is going to do the thing. Behold the thing. The third glyph will start to light up.
Okay, that's how I was officially heading towards you. Okay.
I'll say the third glyph will start to light up. As you will see, right? The hell? Say. Nope. Nope. Okay. You will see a red glowing line start to connect these three, forming some sort of I'll say forming some sort of unseen V-shaped glyph that you did not notice was in the wall beforehand.
Okay. Stop the flying V.
Um, with that, you will begin to see this energy, and I'll say this almost like wispy air start to flow out of those three carvings in the wall and start to flow into her. I'm saying, as it's doing this, you'll see her body starting to kind of like fade a little, almost as if she was incorporeal, and then kind of switching back and forth between being corporeal and incorporeal.
Okay.
And she'll be like, it's working. I think it's working. Oh my god. Jay.
If you can do anything about that, now now will be the time. Maintaining focused and inspired. Let's see. Harold. First, yeah, psychic is an EOT.
I kind of figured it'd be un-Pokemon-like to have a Pokemon attack a human, but a human attacking a human is just fine.
All right, you brought it down, Harold. Hit it with bounce.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And, they're gonna just be like, yeah, they don't pay me enough for this. Sienna does not have any type of martial arts type moves to even attempt to try to hit these people with. So, you said bounce?
Yep, I'm using bounce.
All right, let's see. Sienna will give you a +2 to try to hit with bounce because that is on her list.
means I'm at +3 to hit with bounce. Awesome.
Right. Lattice.
Okay.
The temple, I say, the temple is rumbling. I say, the temple is rumbling as you are getting you are getting some sort of feeling that a power of Pokemon that was never meant for humans to be granting is being summoned.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna hold the charge beam on the, and he'll say the name of it because I forgot what the name of it was.
Unpheasant.
Unpheasant.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hold the charge beam on the Unpheasant. And as I'm saying that, okay, so you said there was like a glyph in the center that made itself known.
This, and I'll say this line right here. And I'll say what you see right here, this V shape, it's like this glowing V shaped line that seems to be connecting all of them underneath it.
Okay, and it's a physical thing.
It's apparently some sort of like under it's almost as if like once this thing started to happen, the stones that these things are carved into, once these glyphs started to light up, the rocks became a bit translucent, and underneath these carvings, there seems to be something else, like something else activated underneath this, and some sort of like power source seems to be filling this right now.
Okay.
But it's something shallow, something underneath these shallow rocks is glowing.
Okay. Does this appear to be, and this may require a roll, does this appear to be like the ball has already started rolling? Or is she still in the middle of like actually doing ritualistic stuff?
The the ritual seems to have been completed. It is she, and I'll say, she's effectively in the middle of a downloading process.
Okay. And there's not a beam hitting her, is there?
No, I must say
Okay.
she's in a downloading process. From what you can tell, it could, I must say, it can be interrupted. I must say, effectively, what she was doing during this fight was trying to figure out the password.
Okay.
And now that she's figured out the password, she's now downloading.
Yeah, because I'm trying to determine, like, if I tackle her, would that disrupt it, or do I need to go after the artifacts? And I'm not sure if Lattice would know hide nor hair.
Yeah, if you're a cult
That?
roll, it's definitely a ritual.
Okay.
You are just, I must say, tackling her. I must say, based on your earlier cult roll. I mean, I'm pretty sure that tackling people stops prayer.
Mm.
So if you so if you were at a church and someone's praying at an altar and you just tackled them, I'm pretty sure that interrupts the prayer. Or if you take a sledgehammer and smash the altar, that probably stops the prayer.
Yeah. Okay. In terms of the altar, unfortunately,
It's basically a wall with carvings in it. So it's less of an altar and more like some ancient people carved some stuff into the wall.
okay.
If you, it must say if you care about, must say if you care about if you care about like ancient sites, then smashing the wall probably isn't your best idea. Um, trying to tackle her is probably trying to interrupt.
Okay.
Um,
Okay, because
yeah,
I was
trying
seriously thinking
try,
about crushing it, but
yeah,
you are right.
okay.
Given his hometown, he would not want to destroy something like this unless he had to. You are
I must say
correct.
I must say you effectively have two options here. You either a You either A, attempt to unplug the USB from the computer in order to stop the download, or B, smash the entire computer to stop the download.
Yeah, I'm gonna tackle her, and I don't think I actually made a thing for, those other combat stuff. Shoot, because I think it's like a combat or an athletics roll for grappling,
Um,
which I imagine, grappling. I imagine that would include tackling
Yeah.
someone.
yeah, I believe so. So yes, go right ahead. Pull up her sheet. Okay, go right ahead.
Okay. I just need to confirm if I need to actually roll something to initially make contact.
I believe you do. I don't think you just get to.
Okay. I need to open up that PDF.
I'll give you a +1 to hit because she's not fully paying attention to you, but you can see that she sees you coming up on her.
Okay. One moment. I just want to make sure I do this right because I imagine it might just be a to hit roll with an AC of 4.
I mean, we must say you can either try to use like a combat thing or you can roll struggle. So you're trying to look up and see what grappling is.
Yeah. One second.
Yeah. So yeah, unfortunately, I can't.
Yeah, it's right. It's right here. It is action standard, AC 4, range melee. You and the target each make a unopposed combat or athletics check. Okay. Okay.
So
Yeah.
so
So I guess I'll,
oppose.
I guess I'll just roll. I guess I'll just roll combat then.
Okay. Combat. All right. You're right ahead.
Oh no! Oh no!
Is
The
that what your
crap
plus?
roll.
So that's a 9.
It's an 8 because it's a crap roll.
Yeah, but I gave you a +1, so that's a
So yeah, it
9.
is a 9.
And you spend a fate point to make it a 10.
Yeah, an action point to make it a 10. Oh no! It's a skill that I'm good at. I didn't expect an 8.
I mean, you technically, I'll say you're kind of effectively around the same. So let's see. Huh. um. Okay, you reach out to try to grapple her. She will hold her hand out, and considering what she is, as you are heading over towards her, um, she makes a gesture similar to what you've seen with Alma as you reach out to try to grab her, and you are just out of her reach as whatever she is doing with her hand it seems to be telekinetically holding you inches away from her.
That shit's just like. Oh no!
I'm about to say she seems to be like straining to hold you back. She's like, she's like, gotta do everything around here myself.
And we were like, as I'm trying to push against it.
Colorful haired protagonist! Alright, let's see. I'll say, so you guys, I believe, have max evasion.
Yep.
Yep.
Let's see. Let's see. She does not, however. All right, let's see who gets hit. Of course, Alma gets credit.
Oof. Oof, oh no.
Okay. So Harold gets hit, all while somehow fucking dodges with the lowest defense. Such bull. Something shiny. Okay. So when What's the fuck is the point of having increased mustard? What the fuck is the point of having like increased like critical range if you're only gonna roll a 20? I mean seriously, it's like man, I can crit on anything from a 15 to a 20. Sweet. Just rolls 20s the entire time. Starting to feel like what's her face from Gamers Darkness Rising. Critical, critical, 5 foot step, critical. I feel like I'm wasting all of these because once we finally end up having like a 5e game again, this is not going to be the case. All right, let's see. All right, so for Harold. Um, right. Um, right. Wow gets nothing. Okay. Okay, so that's 43 flying type damage to Harold, 61 flying type damage to Alma.
Okay, is that special or physical?
That is Razor Wind. That is special.
We have the coin.
Light,
yeah, so we're going to blow both the light screens to take half.
Okay.
Okay, so 43 minus 15,
Damn,
33, 28 becomes 14.
Okay. See? Light screen's a motherfucker.
I have taken 1 injury at that point. 32. Yeah, I took 1 injury.
I am not quite half, so. There we
go. Okay. Harold.
Harold returns fire with bounce at +3. Here we go. plus 3 brings it up to 13. And I'll spend an AP point to make it a 14.
Okay, in which case, I believe that would just automatically hit.
Well, it depends on what its evasion is, but yeah. No, 9. Yeah, 14. Okay, actually, with the automatic 9 cap, 13 is the minimum, so yeah, I don't have to spend that AP. Awesome.
Right. Flying type against a flying type. I don't believe that actually. I believe that's just normal.
I think that's neutral.
Yeah, I think it's just neutral. Let me see. Flying against. Yep, flying against flying is. Yep. There's nothing. Alright. So. Have to use a shift and the attack with bounce. Targets paralyzed 16 long swing. Okay, yep. Alright. Cool. You managed to nail it. Does not seem to appreciate the retaliation.
How's it looking?
About in the same condition as you are.
So, injured, but not, not
Yeah.
out yet. Okay.
Close to half.
Okay. And we need some more damage.
Okay. It is time. It is time for a charge beam. There we go. Charge beam. Oh, no, it started flying.
Okay, it will evade out of it will after getting nailed with bounce, it will use the residual air that it will use the residual air left over from its attack to throw a current of air at the charge beam, throwing it off just enough to miss it as the lightning goes careening out of control. Mase helped. Mase didn't do anything because she's currently helping Harold. Because Malwa can't do anything because because she can't get close to it. All right. Zeta is going to continue an attempt to try to, I'll say, seeing how much of a pain that you are being, is going to try to do something to speed up the process. Okay, you will see her body slowly shifting from incorporeal to corporeal. Parts of her seem to be kind of becoming more tangible, as the red light that is right here seems to be dimming a bit.
Damn, I'm gonna have to destroy the ancient shit.
Jay, she was like, almost there. She was like, Unpheasant, hold them off. Use growl at them. Because I can't use Razorman because it's EOP. Wait, no. No. Air cutter. Use air cutter. Okay. Jay, your turn. Jay. Hello?
He is getting food, I believe.
Oh, okay. Oops. Let's see. Uh, purchase, but I don't have a receipt. 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 Oh yeah, David, did you ever do that thing? That thing that I sent you for the like the recouping your money thing for what?
Yeah, yeah. I got a little bit back. The majority of it went automatically due to the law to paying off some medical bills.
Oh,
Or
okay.
rather,
So,
I really say phrase it as outstanding things, which for me
uh,
would be medical bills.
okay. So they okay. So I mean, at least I must say, at least it went to medical bills, and and even after all that, you still got something back. So
Yeah.
did it take care of the medical bills, or did it just go towards it?
I honestly have no idea, mainly because um, I have no idea what my medical bills are currently at.
I mean, to be fair, if they gave you anything back, then that means I must say they wouldn't have given you anything if you owed.
That's true.
So they must say they wouldn't have like, oh yeah, let's give them a little bit of something. So that means that whatever you got back was what was left over after they took care of the bills. So at least whatever it was took care of your outstanding medicals.
Nice.
So that's something off your record, which should help your credit score. Because now you no longer have that. Now you no longer have that judgment. I assume that was probably a judgment. If they garnished it, then that means that was probably a judgment.
I think that one was meant for you.
Think not sure. Thank you.
Well, when I buried everything, I kind of lost track of which piece was the. Yeah, I'd given you the slightly smaller one since you hadn't been eating as much recently.
Yeah.
All right. Maintain buff, psychic.
Okay. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, gone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Just making sure. Are you going to take any attacks against somebody who's running past you?
No, no, I don't need to.
Okay. She will continue to help you with your psychic. So add yourself a +2. Lattice. Like her psychic, her hold against you wasn't like it's not like a consistent hold. She's just held you off long enough for that round.
Oh, um, Alma, retrain that. Retrain that charge beam on it, and I I may have to destroy something really old.
All right.
Oh, right. It
What do
is
you?
actually my turn. Jimmy, I am going to want to uh, 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 I am going to fire an arrow at the ancient hieroglyphic stuff
Okay.
because I still have the hunting bow.
Awesome.
which has a great move. It's called Pierce, and I assume the rock has a damage resistance, so it does extra damage.
Awesome.
I just doesn't want to do this. Okay, here we go.
I mean, you could always shoot her.
I had thought about it, but I guess I could like shoot her in the shoulder or the leg. But I'm also afraid that she'll be phasing out.
I say, up to you. You can shoot at her. She has an AC, or you can shoot at the rock wall and guarantee to hit.
I'll shoot at her. Roll 20. Yeah. Fuckity fuck. Oh wait, I'm below minimum range. Good. I'm below minimum range.
Okay.
For some reason, I don't know why a bow has a minimum range.
Sure you do. Has to get up to velocity.
I guess, but even a just released arrow is going to cause some damage. But that's neither here nor there. Okay. Instead, I'd like to use Can I just try grappling her again?
Okay.
Since apparently
Do
this
you
is
have
a
any
minimum
martial
range.
arts or anything? I can't remember. Do you have any martial arts or any special attack moves or anything?
I have rock throw. I'm not rock throw. Rock smash.
Rock smash. Yeah, basic martial arts.
Yeah.
I thought you were about to pick up a rocket in her head.
So, yeah, I have rock smash.
Up to you. I'm not saying. I mean,
You know what? Yeah, I'll kick her. Eh.
oh shit.
Lowers the defense combat stage.
Lucky you. All right. Cool. And her defense already is garbage. She's just fast.
Yeah.
Okay. As you must say, so you're kicking her.
Yes.
All right. As she's focused on this, she thinks that you she looks over towards you, holding out your bow. As she holds out her hand, getting ready to stop the bow, as she's too busy looking at your hands, as your foot comes out of nowhere and kicks her in the leg.
Oh, Fent.
And she's like, ah! Just kind of like staggers and falls to a knee, losing concentration on this. Okay. Yeah. And that +2 would have been nice. All right. She loses concentration on. I must say, she seems to be losing concentration on it. The energy from this, the energy from this thing seems to be flowing back out of her, and she's like, no, 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 no. But it does not seem to be going into the hieroglyphs. Seems to be going around wildly.
Oh.
Seems to be going around wildly. This blue, green, and yellow energy from these three symbols begin merging with this string. With this ball of red energy. As the red energy from the wall disappears and forms into this red orb in the middle of the air, as this green, blue, and yellow energy starts swirling around it. before it rockets up into the air, shooting through the stone roof, leaving a circular hole shooting straight up into the sky with daylight pouring in from it on top of you and her.
Ah, yes.
She's going to just be sitting there staring up at the sunlight. I'll say she's just gonna kind of be like on one knee, looking up, staring at the sunlight. Um, Unpheasant is going to um, you are being the most annoying, so is gonna look at going to attempt to hit. Let's say going to attempt to hit Harold. Misses.
Does
There you go.
a riposte move?
Now, say you'd almost think that ritual. You almost think that the ritual is what was helping them crit left and right. Now that the ritual's over, now they're missing.
Yes, of course. That was all a part of Brian's plot.
All right. I mean, I won't complain with story based shit. All right, Harold.
Press 3 brings that up to 10.
Okay. Defense, speed. Speed has that. Just barely misses.
I will spend an AP.
Just barely hits. All right. That will. I'll say that psychic will slam into it.
Bring it down.
Send it careening.
As I bring
All
it
right.
down.
It is
1 meter.
All right. It is down on ground level. Alma.
I just like imagining Alma like just having this Kamea wave and like trying to like sweep it around like a laser beam to try to hit this thing. Okay, go Alma. Oh.
Go Alma. Oh shit! And it actually rolled a 14 too. God damn it! All right, I'm gonna say once again, despite getting hit with this psychic, this psychic wave, it is managing to use enough residual wind power in order to hold your Kamehameha wave off. I'm gonna say, as from the way it seems, it's almost like Unpheasant and Heralds are having like the Cell and Gohan back and forth, and you are trying to interject your own like energy beam from the side to distract. This distraction does seem to be helping because Harold seems to be nailing them over and over again with these different attacks. Even though your attack isn't hitting like you would like, Harold's attacks are pretty spot on hitting.
That's good.
Once again, Mawa can't do anything. He wasn't given any things. Just make sure that Harold can actually hit with theirs. Zeta is going to Lattice, while you are looking at her, as the sunlight is hitting her body, you can see her kind of fading a bit. And I'll say, now that the sunlight's hitting her and you're not in like the the semi-dim like cave light of this place, you can see that she was fairly translucent this entire time.
Okay.
She's gonna turn around and look at you and be like, maybe next time. I don't exactly even know where it went, but it's got to be. She's like, there's got to be something around. She was like, there's got to be something around here that'll there's got to be something around here that'll give me what that'll help me get what I need. She you will see that part of her, I'll say that as she's kind of translucent, you can kind of see, even though she's not, you can kind of see what looks like she's smoking or like steaming off as if the sun is kind of evaporating her.
Hmm.
She's going to look. She's going to look over to. She's like. She'll kind of look at you and smirk and be like, I guess I might be just as incompetent as those guys since I'll say since I might not have lost. I'll say since tech I didn't. I was like I didn't lose. Technically, didn't win either. It was like I didn't get. It was like I didn't get what I. She was like I didn't get what I wanted. And Pokemon battle was mainly supposed to be a distraction. She'll look over at Unpheasant. She was like, "Are you still fighting?" He was like, "Ah!" And she was like, "Yeah." It was like, "It's just a rabbit and a cat. Don't you birds eat those things?" Ah! Look, don't sass me. Look, we're just gonna look. We're going home. Look, we're going home. I'll say, look, we're going home. Hey, deal with that later. All right, maybe we'll stop by a burger place. Unpheasant return. Strong. She must say she'll look over towards you, Lattice, and as the light starts to kind of more or less evaporate her a bit, a la Mary Jane, she'll look at you. I must say, enjoy your life, kid. You never know when you're gonna end up stuck in between. Um,
I'll nod.
um, I'll say that's that. These guys will run out the cave. As you will hear a scream once they exit, I'm gonna say about like 5 seconds after they exit out the cage, you will hear a scream and then an explosion that rocks the cave.
All right.
Um, Lattice. Looking at this, even though it was just a carving at first, something feels empty and missing from here now.
Huh. I'm hoping it's the energy that's going back to their rightful peeps.
All right.
Is there anything I can do to like investigate it?
I mean, you can take a look at it if you have any occult or like a really high general knowledge, or let's see. Uh, yeah, I'm about to say I'm about to say Pokemon education, or I'm about to say Pokemon educate. I'm about to say set occult education, a Pokemon education to know about this, or a general education.
I'll do Pokemon
I'm about to
education
I'm
because
about to say
it's my highest.
Yeah, I'm about to say a really high gen education, a moderate Pokemon education, which is not enough. Or
For a second, I
um,
thought that 2 was a 0. And I'm like, how would I roll a 0?
um, as far as your Pokemon education, I must say, considering what you know about your village, you know that shrines, I'll say shrines, or just places of just ancient lore, usually are more than what they appear. This is probably one of those instances where this place was more than what it appeared. Whatever it was is now gone.
Hmm.
Whatever I must say, whatever there was about this place that gave it the same specialness as your village has, with that its tie has to its Pokemon, whatever it was is gone now.
Okay.
So I must say, just like your area has like some sort of specific tie to um I believe was Palkia.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm gonna say just like your place has like a specific tie to it, and your people can instinctually feel it because there's something residual there. This place probably had something similar that was within the shrine, and it's gone now.
Gotcha.
You don't know what it was or how it was, but even though you can't specifically sense it because it's not the Pokemon that you are, tied to, you can tell that something specifically feels empty about this place now.
Understood.
Okay. But the shrine and everything is still intact, so you didn't have to
That's good.
break it or damage it.
I was seriously worried. I was like, oh, do I have to break this? I may have to.
All right. Um, Considering that, anything else you guys are gonna try to do in this inside of here?
Um, I like to make like a general I'm searching around thing.
Okay. Um, you
Looks like
don't
I
really.
see a perception.
Okay.
Oh, that rolls well.
Okay. I will say that in their, I must say, I must say, in their scurry to leave, you will find a hyper potion laying on the floor.
Oh, nice. I need that for Olma.
Do you? I mean, they fled. We can just go to the Pokemon Center and heal for free. But
You're right.
I mean, the Hyper Potion's useful for later. Don't
Yeah.
wait. Don't throw it away. I'm just saying you don't need
Yeah,
it right now.
I'll just put it in my inventory.
Let's see. Let's
Hyper potion.
say. Cast let's level that plus Voltero is level right. Then those trainers are, and then she is level. All right, and then I multiply that by that, and then I divide that by that. Okay. I'm gonna say after you guys are done doing that, as you head outside of the door entrance, you will see those two goons that you saw laying on the ground, charred, with their legs twitching. As you will see a fainted Voltorb laying next to them.
That's right. The grenade launcher fired Voltorbs, didn't it?
Hmm?
The grenade launcher fires Voltorbs.
Yes. I'm about to say you'll see the Voltorb looking unconscious, like, "Ugh." And she'll be like, "You did it, Voltorb. Good job."
You didn't get the third one by any chance, did you?
You technically saw her evaporate in the sunlight.
Well, I understand that, but doesn't hurt to ask.
She was like, "Third one?"
Yeah, I didn't think so.
He was like, "Did they come out the door?"
No.
I'll say we saw. I'll say we saw. She'll say we saw a ball of energy. She was like, we saw some sort of strange red ball of energy fly out of the. And I'll say some sort of strange ball of energy fly out of the. I'll say fly out of the. I'll say fly out of the roof,
Yeah, that would have been her.
hover in midair for a bit, um, and then flew south.
Yeah, that would have been her.
I say red ball of energy. From what you saw, that fits the description of the energy ball that came out of the wall
Yeah,
before she left, that she lost control of.
that might have been her.
I mean, she was still standing there when that happened.
Well, yeah, but I don't know what went down, so I can't explain it. So
Okay,
it could have been her. I don't know.
that's fair. All right, let's see. All right. She was like, "Wait, you were fighting a ball of energy?"
No, we were fighting a trainer who was somehow trying to somehow harness the aura energy of the legendary Pokemon that's supposed to be tied to this place, and it didn't work.
Hmm. Well then, well, glad you guys managed to, put a stop to that. Last thing that we need is someone running around here with the power of Pokemon.
Did they switch back, or are they still switch?
Hmm?
Are
They
they
seem,
still
I must
live?
say, yeah, they seem to, they actually seem to have switched back. I must say, seem to have switched back. You were also noticing whatever aura that I must say, whatever sort of aura that you were picking up around this place seems to have completely dissipated. I must say, you're not picking up anything special about this area at all anymore.
Upside running her off seems to have switched you guys back.
She was like, it was like, yeah, it was like, I'll admit, it's definitely nice, She was like, it's definitely nice being back to normal,
Oh,
and not looking like someone who has felonies. She was like,
this reminds me.
excuse you.
Can you notarize this for me real quick?
She was like, what?
Hands her the airmail that basically has his report about how the old dude had taken over the other lady's shop and was trying to run her out of business by ridiculous price gouging.
Oh, nice.
I don't want to send
Um,
that off to the ranger I met back at the festival, but it'll have a little bit more credence if since you actually experienced it if you just
definitely. She was like, okay, yeah, I can definitely do that.
And with that signed, I will spend my airmail to have that go fly off to the lady because I don't want to text her with my Pokedex because then she'll probably make me do push-ups in real time. Whereas if I mail it, she can't get me.
Yeah.
Somebody don't think it's actually going to work out that way, but that's my logic.
Oh no, I see your
She,
logic.
she can't get me with snail mail.
Man, there's logic. Oh, okay.
So that guy's reckoning will come in 6 to 12 business days. No.
All right. So in which case, you guys go ahead and you managed to get that take. I say you managed to get that taken care of, and with that, you can feel. I say with that, you will be making your way on to the next. I say on to the next city. And oh yeah.
Make sure to take that long rest for Harold to get that shit off. This town had a Pokemon Center, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Fairly small one, but yes.
I just need one that works.
I'm not saying if you see what I wrote there, you guys.
We still haven't found that one that character level that's lost in the mail, but we did get another one.
Will definitely show up. All right. Cool. In which case, glad that went well. And we will pick this up next year on the. We'll pick this up on the 13th of January because the next game would be on the 31st. Would be on the 30th. So yeah. All right. Cool. Quick question. Are we running tomorrow, or is David on break?
Because tomorrow is Mom's birthday and we're doing lights and stuff, we are not playing tomorrow.
That's what I figured. Okay, cool. Just making sure.
And I had canceled the 18th for the lights thing, but that did not happen. Apparently, it's not happening. So I guess we're just off on the 18th.
Oh, okay. Cool. And then, so this weekend is off. All right. So this weekend's off, and as far as Ravenloft, I told people that I would let people decide what they felt like doing that Friday. I don't know how they felt. So, all right, cool. In which case, hope you guys have fun. And I hope you guys have fun, and I will talk to you all a bit later. I might try to schedule something. So I might try, depending on how things are looking and how you guys are doing. I might try to schedule a time to get up with you guys because I feel like it's been a while since we've actually gone out to grab something to eat or just go to Carytown and grab something.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I'm saying some sense of normalcy would be nice.
Yep.
So, go. We'll figure out something. I don't know what's going on. Hell, might even be able to go to Galaxy because I have not been to Galaxy since the last time I went with you guys, which I have no clue when that was. Mm-hmm. I think that was pre-pandemic.
Yeah, I think the last time we went with you was pre-pandemic, I think.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So we will try to do that. Right. Awesome. You guys have fun, and I will talk to you all a little bit later.
Yep. Talk to you later. Yep. Bye.